What's going on, guys? Alec here from Oz Fury Gaming. Today we're here to talk about the Sabre and the loadouts that will go with it, and thanks to the guys from Renegade Squadron, we have all the details to go with those guns. Two favourites are the Mantis or the Panther. Mantis is a projectile, so runs out of ammunition, and it winds up to get the shots out, so the Panther for me wins hands down, even though it doesn't quite do the same amount of damage in the first 20 seconds like the Mantis. Pyro Burst is a strong contender, but don't do damage to players in the PU. And the Tarantula is a great long-range single shotgun, does the highest damage, but is projectile again and will run out. So, I like to run Panthers all round, without a doubt. Now, you can run the 11 series broadswords if you have them as well, or the Mantis on the front. I would not recommend putting Mantis on the wing, just because I find there's a bit more inaccuracy from the wings, because you're obviously trying to pitch a lot, because it's a fairly flat ship. On the wings, I like to run Pyro Bursts, if not the Panthers, but because Pyro Bursts, like I said, don't work in the PU, pretty useless. So, missiles. Now, I like to run size 2 missiles. The stock missiles are size 3, but I don't like that because size 3 missiles, too much power or damage in one missile for this type of ship. Now, it is a size 4 missile mounting, so you can mount the missile rack of size 4, but you can't mount the missile. Go figure. So this ship, guys, is designed at the moment for a PU setting. So you go into Crusader or wherever and you're taking on enemies. So I've gone to Arena Commander to show off what it's like to fight against AI as of 2.6.3, and the Aurora didn't stand a chance. Now the Rattlers, guys, if you're unaware, are actually 7 small missiles in the head, or actually was it 9 in the head with a larger projectile behind it. So basically the small missiles rip the shields and the armor off the ship, and the big projectile comes up and finishes them off. Goodbye, Mr. Aburn, you elite little prick of a Gladius. So what we have here, guys, is the 350R. The 350R is just about as nimble as a Sabre, but it doesn't carry anywhere near the same firepower. So basically you can knock this guy out if you've got good accuracy, which I don't have yet. Also, the M50 Interceptor will give us a bit of trouble, but we can keep up with both the ships, and that's where the Rattler comes in. It will actually knock one of those ships out from full health and shield with one missile if all of them hit at once, basically, if it's not staggered. Now, the M50 is a pain in my rectum every single time I do this. He just dodges around me. I do get him eventually, and this is where the ship's agility comes in, guys. You start to strafe, you start to get around them, and they don't know, they just end up getting killed. Now, if you did want to run size 3 missiles, because it would help against a ship such as a Cutlass or a Vanguard Warden or something like that, you could go size 3 missile rack, size 2 missile rack, and when 3.0 comes along, item 2.0 should allow us to select the missiles that we want, but as we can see, the Panthers do more than enough damage. So the one downside of the Sabre, guys, is the fact that it relies upon its shields to survive. So it can sort of like regenerate its health from a point of view, but when you get shields down, you're in trouble. They do come back quickly though, which is a bonus. And as we can see here, we only took half damage from that Rattler missile against us, which was pretty nice. So against the Sabre here, we'll actually see what it's like to get shot at by these 4 Panthers. And also too, we get to see the actual acceleration of the vessel. One thing I like about the Sabre is you can really start to trick people with the way you handle your ship, and once you start really throwing it around and strafing it and sort of all over the place, you will actually start to confuse players on where you are. So guys, I'm going to be wrapping it up. I've tried to keep it short and sweet because in my opinion, I reckon I know what I'm doing with the Sabre. It's my favourite ship out of all of them. If you have other stuff you want to talk about, throw us a comment. If you dislike the video, dislike up there. If you liked it, leave a like. And if you want to see more, guys, obviously subscribe. I do follow all this information from the guys at Star Citizen and try and do recaps of the information. I hope you guys enjoyed the video again and hope to catch you around the verse. Toodaloo.